Few communities have faced a more difficult time during the pandemic than the homeless. Tonight on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell, Manuel Bojorquez highlights Chapman Partnership, a Miami shelter that's doing more than just providing a warm meal and a place to stay. It's changing lives. Manuel joins us now, and I understand this homeless shelter operates differently than so many others. How so?
That's right. You know, it's been in the community for more than 2 decades, and they tell us themselves that they are very fortunate to have a constant source of funding, and that is 60% of their funding comes from a county tax on food and beverage. But the rest of it, they do fundraising for. And what makes them unique, what we were able to see, is that they assign a case manager to each person that comes through, and they don't just want you to get the hot meal and a hot shower and have the shelter. They want you to be able to get the skills you need to end the cycle of homelessness. So there's a case manager, and then there are classes, not just for entry-level jobs, but we saw for high-skilled jobs, because of course, as you know, the cost of living across the country and here in Miami is going up. So you don't want to send someone back into the streets to a place where they can't afford the rent. With a high-skilled job, they may be better equipped to stay out of homelessness and stay in a home.
Such an important resource for our community. It looks like you spent quite a bit of time there. What did you see when you visited?
You know, it's so interesting. Of course, there were those classes there, but we saw a graduation for people who had earned the skills they needed for a new job. Some of these people, it's the first time they've ever graduated from anything. We also saw them providing yoga classes for some of the people there. And for the children who are still maybe catching up on being behind a few years in school, they're also providing not just the educational training, but even banking and finance classes for the little ones, trying to teach them early on how to deal with money, how to handle money, and hopefully break that cycle we keep talking about.
Sounds like so much more than just a shelter. You talk about some of those people you met graduating while they were there from various programs, a lot of people who live in that shelter. If you had one story to share, what would it be?
Well, you're going to see it tonight at 6:30 on the evening news. It's a 27-year-old man who moved here to South Florida, ended up living out of his car, but he was able to have enough of a push, as he described it, and enough of somebody who cared at the Chapman Partnership that he was able to move past that cycle that we talk about, because he had lived under bridges and in his car before, and no one had ever really taken the time to put that investment into him. And you'll see how he's doing. He's got a job and he's doing really well, but you'll see specifically how his story turned out tonight on the CBS Evening News.
Really looking forward to hearing more of his story. Manny, thank you so much. You can catch his report tonight on the CBS Evening News with Nora O'Donnell right after the CBS 4 News at 6.